we've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Porzingis is out there with Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the point. And for the Thunder, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low. And we've got a good one on tap tonight between a couple of teams, Greg, who can really shoot the three ball. Some of your thoughts coming into this one.
Well, when you have teams like this, it's about guarding that perimeter. If you don't, they're going to rain on you the entirety of the game. So this might be one of those games that comes down to who has the ball last.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and Tatum pulls it down. It's White on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. That shot misses. And here are the Thunder now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Porzingis with the block. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Porzingis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Holiday finds Porzingis. Up top, Tatum. He's guarded by Williams. Thunder with the rebound. And you look at the Thunder style of play, very fast-paced.
And because of that, they put up a lot of shots. And their goal really is to overwhelm you and wear you down. Of course, they allow plenty of shot attempts as well.
Now here's Tatum. After the miss from Chet Holmgren. Count it, good.
And far from just a perimeter scorer, Brown also adept at finishing in close.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. From 12 feet out, off the left rim and out.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
To the middle, here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis now playing with passion, engaged on the offensive glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Here's Holmgren. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And that's a primetime alley-oop from the 7'3" Porzingis.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, trailing by 2. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
And there's the pass to Tatum. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And White kicks to Tatum. Drills the three-pointer.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Holiday with the block. To the inside. The kick out to Brown. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Back to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Over Williams. Tatum no good. Thunder trailing by 3. Ask any player who's the best perimeter defender, they'll all say Drew Holiday.
Drew is elite on that end of the floor. He can force turnovers, disrupt and just damage plays and challenge all the shots. You think you've lost him, and he's right there with you.
And he makes that one. Holmgren's got his second bucket.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Brent, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8", but Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lou Dort.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here's Pritchard. Wallace covering. Pritchard passes to Tillman. Here's Pritchard. Brown feeling it out a bit. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Now for him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Williams kicks to Wallace. Pass to Joe. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Hauser.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
And what a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
Williams up on top, guarded by Horford. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Aaron Wiggins.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Horford with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
The line for the Celtics. Pritchard taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer is right on target. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics out in front. They lead by 2. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Hayward out there with Wiggins. Then there's Wallace. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams at the center position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wiggins missing. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Here's Tatum. The shot missing. Hayward with some nice D. second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hayward kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Count that one. Tatum's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Celtics. Under trailing by 4. Ball is with a screen on Tatum. Over in the corner, Williams. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
To the left side wing. Pass to Pritchard. Celtics passing it around. There's the pick. Tatum, that's for 2. Rebound by Williams.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And it's time for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Porzingis. David.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Celtics provided some information to us. Told me it's a sprained ankle. Of course, those can be tricky. And you couldn't have a worse time for this injury, Kevin, especially as the last games of the season are approaching.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. He had a nice open look right there. Well, interviewing former players, they say what they miss most is the camaraderie. What about you, Brent?
I would say, Kevin, right behind the camaraderie is another C word, the competition. And there's no doubt that there's only a few ways that you could ever feed that. Playing at the highest level, being a member of the National Basketball Association, that's something special.
Passes it to Pritchard. And the Celtics another 3.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Giddey. 17 points for him last game against Boston.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Wallace against Holiday. Williams sends a screen for Wallace. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Dort misses. Boston leading by 5. Outside, Horford. Horford sets a screen for Holiday. There's the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
The pass to Dort. And he goes in for the dunk.
How about Dort just rising up and getting to the rim?
1:04 left in the first half of basketball. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead.
Shot's good.
All right, D.A., thanks.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Free throw drops for Holmgren. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Horford with the screen on Giddey. Here's White. No good with the triple. With 1 on the clock. He can't get that one. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
I think for Oklahoma City, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part, the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
You love what their second unit has done. Major contributions offensively. I just wonder if they can keep it up.
Well, it's been part of their identity, having interchangeable parts. It's just how this team is built. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum out there with Porzingis, and it's Holiday in at the 1. Here's Holmgren. No good. That would have tied it.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
No doubt, Craig, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot is long.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And Holiday kicks to Brown. Pass to White. Dishes it to Tatum. 5 on the clock. Tatum won't be denied.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Outside Williams. And stolen by White. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Tatum against Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams passes to Giddey. Outside, Dort. Back to Giddey. The kick out to Williams. The 3. Boston grabs the miss.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Left side, Tatum. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Holmgren against Porzingis. The offensive rebound. Williams with a clean look. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 3rd assist on the night. Boston leading by 4. Outside Tatum. Down low. The kick out to Holiday. Fires for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Holiday's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, nice three-point shot there. You just knew Holiday wanted to even the score.
Outside Williams. Over in the corner, George. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Into the lane, Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 9-point game. Holmgren with a screen on Holiday. The shake. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's Tatum. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren's one of the best young shot blockers in the league. That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Holmgren with the steal. Right now I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much. Here's Pritchard. He has 5. To the paint. Here's Tillman. Takes it off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 5.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. He feeds it to Hayward. Driving in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And how assertive is Hayward. Terrific job just knifing inside and attacking through the contact on his way up.
In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
Wiggins is checked in for Williams. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Horford for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, another big out there who can stretch the floor. Horford doing that now often.
Launches a 3. Tillman grabs the miss.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Here's Pritchard. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Boston on top. They're up by 7. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. They've got Wiggins, also Biyombo out there, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Hayward, and it's Joe in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, the 3-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Williams. Back to Hayward. Just 5 on the clock. Baseline try. And Pritchard pulls it down.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Tatum gets it inside.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe for 3. Hayward traps in the tray.
This is a shot Hayward hits at a consistent clip. The D has to be more aware.
Tatum down low. Defended by Hayward. Horford the pass to Tatum. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Tillman outside. Horford. Passes to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Outside Tatum. Goes back up. Sinking that tough shot. Jason Tatum.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Here's Holmgren. Back to Giddey from outside the arc. Connects from three-point range.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Holiday with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
There's so many plays where Drew Holiday will show you just how creative he can be with the basketball.
Both free throws good from Holiday. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on that one. Great D that time from Tatum. Brown outside. There's the pass to Tatum. And stolen by Giddey. Shot by Williams. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 5th assist in this one. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Tatum down low. Working on Holmgren. Here we go, one-on-one. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Giddey against White. Brown outside. Pass to Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Under trailing by 5. Williams kicks to Giddey. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
No nerves from Josh Giddey that time.
Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Tatum with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Holiday finds Tatum.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Tries the spin move. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Right the pass to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. For 3, Williams. And Tatum pulls it down. And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
Gets the first. That makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for the Celtics, Drew Holiday. 2 shots.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss? Say it with me now. S-G-A. Get it done.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
There's Williams with the 3, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
So the first of 3 is good, and that trims the lead to 6. The second one drops, and that brings them within 5. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for 2.
And he is unable to get the second one.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 7. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams, that's good.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the triple.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Here's Dort. Off the mark. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Al, congrats. Tough game tonight. When do you think you guys really locked in and started taking control of the game?
It all started the second half. We didn't do a good job the first half. We let him hang around. But, at least we reacted better the second half. It's just one of those games that we just had to, will our way to win this.
A lot of games like that, you have to kind of just grind out, Al. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
Make your hell gaming.